Hi there everyone, this is John Corley at Plant Based Life, here with another one of our videos, which I hope you find them informative, okay, and are coming back for more info that's helping you learn a lot about yourself. So the purpose of this particular video here is to talk about how much we can learn from young children. Now, I personally believe we can learn much more about ourselves and human nature from young children than any adult alive. That's my honest opinion, okay? So young children, they're on a level that we can only wish for in a lot of ways. And what do I mean by that? Well, essentially, look, my son is 4 years old, and as I've watched him grow to the age of 4, he's taught me so much about myself, I wouldn't even know where to begin. But I'm going to start off with just a few of the key things I want to talk about now. As humans, we have become very disconnected from nature, very, very disconnected from the ecosystem. We do a lot of things that just go against what we're supposed to be doing, right? One thing you'll notice that young children do, well, they move mechanically well. I've talked about this in previous videos. They do all the primal movements absolutely perfectly, right? Because their body's adapted to it. But I'm going to talk about, you know, their instinctive things, the things they do instinctively. They never want to put on a jacket in the cold. They never want to put on shoes or socks. Why? Because we're not supposed to wear them. It's that simple, right? Now, the reason, I've done a video about this, the reason that humans get sick all the time is because we're always covering ourselves up, we're not exposing ourselves to the elements and building our immunity, okay? Kids know this, they know. Not just that though, they're not the only reasons. To move well as a human, you've got to be barefoot. And most importantly, being barefoot, not on man-made surfaces. I mean, obviously we will have to be, but you know, in houses which are not natural environments, you know, cement floors, whatever, they're not natural. But when you walk on sand, on the grass, you're grounding with the earth. This has exponential benefits on your health. Absolutely unbelievable. You know, there's scientific studies that prove this time and time again. The way you move, the way you think, reduction of stress, improvement of well-being, just being out in nature, just by breathing in good air, being somewhere where you can get good air, improves your microbiome, your gut flora, just getting healthy bacteria, not through what you eat and all the, you know, the other things we talk about, but through the air. Kids know all this stuff, right? But I'm going to come to one other very, very important thing, and this is the one thing I really want to highlight. You hear people say, oh, it's very windy here today, okay? So even though we expose ourselves to elements, we have to put up with a little bit of wind every now and then. So I'm not going to stop the video though, because I'm actually enjoying the flow of this one, so I hope you don't mind that. But anyway, look, now in regards to, you know, a very important issue, you'll hear people say, oh, you know, it's human nature for boys to fight, or it's human nature, you know, that there's, you know, humans don't get along and they're fighting over terrain and countries, and you know, there's politics and all this stuff that's separating us, you know, and religion is used to separate us, and all these things are used, and everyone says, oh, it's human nature. No, it's not. It's conditioning, it's programming, okay? None of that is human nature. Watch a young child and watch a young child instinctively what they do. Their first movements, if they see another child that needs help, before they get influenced by other people and get caught up in groups and made to behave a certain way at childcares and different places, their first instinct is to help that other child. Their first instinct, right? So it's not the things, it's not your learned behaviours that you learn from other people that go on to become what you call human nature. That's nonsense. Human nature is what comes natural, and what comes natural to young children. Just watch them carefully, they want to help. There was a video that went viral about a year ago where a little girl, 2 years old, was left watching a TV, and the cartoon character started crying on the TV, and she went and got a tissue and went up to the screen and started wiping the screen. Why? Because she wanted to help that person, right? That is human nature. We are compassionate, collaborative beings. It's not about competition. It's not about going to war. It's not about building, separating borders. That's not what. This isn't human nature. This is programming to bring us all apart. We're all one. We're all connected. This universe is connected. Okay, remember that. Okay, so. You can't, there are adults out there who are enlightened and they've got all this information, they'll learn all this. But honestly, if you've got young children, or if you've got a niece, nephew, young cousin, whatever, spend time with them, monitor their behaviours, and learn about who we truly are and what humans are. And let's get back in touch with that. We can all do it. The world is changing at a rapid pace, and there's not a lot of good things happening on that level where they're programming us, but there are ways to fix it, okay? And so there are good things happening. I said there's not a lot of good things. Look, there's a lot of bad things and what you call negative things, and media programming us, but there are good things. There are people out there doing a lot of good things. I mean, we assess that, but so let's get in tune and just surround yourself with people who are doing good things. Help people, do random acts of kindness. That's my tip. Learn from young people. You'll learn a lot about who we are as humans. And believe me, this nonsense that's going around, that boys fighting and growing up in the stereotypes and girls act a certain way and when we grow up, humans are inherently violent and all this, it's nonsense. That's not human nature. Human nature is what comes natural. Peace, movement and plants.